Brighton Hove Albion are our second opponents of the new Premier League season, as Erik Ten Hag's side travel to the Amex Stadium for a lunchtime kickoff this Saturday. The Reds and the Seagulls both started the 2024-25 campaign in the best way possible, with wins on Friday and Saturday respectively. Joshua Zirkze's late goal earned victory over Fulham for United before Brighton defeated Everton 3-0 in their own backyard the following day. Excitement is building towards Saturday's 12:30 kickoff already, and as we count down to our first away fixture of the new season, here's some crucial information and early team news. Erik Ten Hag reported no fresh injury concerns from Friday's game. The new Premier League season might only be less than a week old, but Manchester United are already feeling the strain of injuries. United were plagued with ailments throughout the entirety of last season, with Erik Ten Hag giving it as a reason for his side's record poor campaign. Though the excuse did wear thin, it is hard to argue that a team missing so many key players, including the entire first-choice defence, shouldn't struggle. Sadly, the plague has not been eradicated at the start of the new campaign, with United already suffering 8 injuries. Here is United's list of players with serious injuries or minor knocks and when they could return to action. Summer signing Lenny Yoro made it to just his second friendly appearance for his new club before being bitten by the injury bug. The young centre-back suffered a fractured metatarsal against Arsenal on the tour of the USA, which ruled him out for 3 months. The club said in a statement on August 5th, Lenny Yoro has today had a successful surgery on his foot injury. Yoro's rehabilitation starts now, and we look forward to the 18-year-old returning to fitness in around 3 months. His potential return date will be October 2024. The friendly with Arsenal proved to be costly for United, as Rasmus Hojlund was another casualty. The striker limped off with a hamstring strain, but thankfully it wasn't too serious, with only a 6-week layoff predicted. Ten Hag said of Hojlund and Yoro on August 3rd, "The players are dealing very well with this setback. They are very positive. They are already recovering and they will return. Potential return date September 14th versus Southampton." We confirmed last week that Luke Shaw will be unavailable due to an injury sustained at the start of pre-season. Luke Shaw hasn't played for United since February, and although he recovered from injury to play in the final stages of Euro 2024, he is now sidelined again. Shaw's latest setback has come in the form of a calf injury, but he is hoping to be back after the September international break. United wrote in a statement on August 13th, Luke Shaw will miss the opening games of the Premier League season due to a calf injury sustained at the start of pre-season training. He is working hard on his rehabilitation with a view to being available after the first international break. Potential return date September 14th versus Southampton. Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that Victor Lindelof will miss our second Premier League game of the season against Brighton. The Sweden centre-half has not taken to the pitch since our final pre-season match against Liverpool in South Carolina, where he played 45 minutes before being taken off as a precaution. Speaking to the media before our trip to Sussex, the manager confirmed that Lindelof would not be part of our matchday squad due to a problem with his toe.
And what's the situation with Victor Lindelof? There's a bit of confusion about his situation at the moment.
There's no confusion. And he has an issue on his toe, so hopefully he can return quickly, but he's not available for the weekend.
Jadon Sancho's future remains uncertain at Old Trafford, and it looked perilous when he wasn't included in the squad on the season's opening day. However, it was later revealed he missed the match due to an ear infection. Sancho is expected to be available for Saturday, but it's not clear if he will be picked. Ten Hag said in his pre-Brighton press conference when asked if Sancho will be involved.
What about Jadon Sancho? Obviously, he was not selected in the squad last week. Is he back and available for selection? Do you expect him to be involved in the squad this weekend?
We will see. So we have a squad, and I hope we will have a squad with double positioning. And when we go into the season after the 1st of September, and that means also that you can't select all the players for a game, but we need all the players throughout the season, because this will be a season, the survival of the fittest. And of course, we have to manage it, but also the attitude of the players is very important, And that sometimes they will be disappointed, but they have to deal with it, because you don't win with 11 and you win as a squad.
Given the rest of their injuries, the last thing United need is to lose Harry Maguire after his player of the match display versus Fulham. The centre-back appeared to be in discomfort as he left the field, but Ten Hag insisted he didn't have a new injury and was taken off as a precaution after recently returning to action. Ten Hag told Sky Sports after the win, "Not injured, but I had to bring him off because he had a problem. Before he gets injured, a precaution. The win is very important, of course, but I'm so happy of no injuries today." Hopefully, Maguire will feature in August 24th game versus Brighton. Tyrell Malaysia was 23 when he last appeared for United. He is now 25. The left-back's injury woes have been mysterious and remarkably long, but Ten Hag did recently suggest he's edging towards a return. Ten Hag said in a press conference he had setbacks in his rehab process. Now we've turned a point and it's positive. He will return soon on the pitch. I don't think then it will take long before he's returning in the team training. The potential return date for Malaysia is still unknown. New signings Matthijs de Ligt and Nissa Mazraoui made their debuts against Fulham, with fellow summer arrival Joshua Zirkze coming on and scoring the winning goal. It's all positive for the Seagulls, meanwhile, who beat Everton 3-0 at Goodison Park in their opening league fixture. Manager Fabian Hojlund has revealed Purvis Estupinan, Tariq Lamptey and Evan Ferguson have all returned to training. New manager Fabian Hojlund has made many new signings ahead of the 2024-25 campaign, and one of them, winger Yankuba Minte, featured at Goodison but picked up a knock. He has subsequently recovered from the head injury sustained on his competitive debut last weekend. Brajan Bruda and Jorginho Rudder, a big money buy from Leeds United, may make their first appearances. The Reds and Brighton have met 33 times prior to this weekend, with United winning 20 of those matches. Last time out at the Amex Stadium, Diogo Dalot and Hojlund were on the scoresheet in a 2-0 victory for Ten Hag's men in our final league game of last term. Former United forward Danny Welbeck is a familiar face in the Brighton ranks, with the 33-year-old scoring in the opening day win over Everton. It'll be another test for Ten Hag's new-looking side and style. What are your own predictions for the game against Brighton? Who do you think should be in the starting lineup? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.